Hello my soil fam. I came out to the garden to do a quick share, just to share with you what's going on in the garden, give you an update on what has germinated and what has not germinated. I hear some weird noise in these trees back here. I'm not quite sure what it is, but I have my chickens out, and so what I do to deter them from going to the back of the garden where those trees are, I turn on the sprinklers because I know they don't like to be wet. So I'm like, I don't know what that is. The sound doesn't sound familiar, but whatever critter it is in those trees, it's not happy. So anyway, you guys, get back to the garden. So anyway, I have some peppers over here. These are some peppers that I purchased from the big box store. I did try out hands in the dirt method, and I topped the peppers here. So I have a Santa Fe Grande and a hot pepper cayenne. And so I did top those. And as you can see, there are leaves coming in on the side. So what he's saying is that they would bush out and you would get a lot more peppers on them. So I did try that method. Thank you, Hands in the Dirt. And over here, I did drop some of those super bush tomatoes. So in this city picker, it looks like they did germinate. So I see quite a few of them that germinated. And so I am glad about that. I think it's because it gets more sunlight right here. The spinach is doing really, really good. So I'm happy. That's the Imperial variety of spinach. It's doing really good. The sweet potatoes are doing good. They had slowed down for a bit, and I guess now that it's getting warmer, you see how they are bushing out and doing the most back here. So I'm glad about that. So I don't see any tomato germination in this particular raised bed, but I do see all the pea shoots that came up in here. So they are up. So I am happy about that. And that pepper plant that I pruned all the way back, it's a ton of flowers on here, and it is bushing out, and it's doing really, really great. And in this bed over here, I'm not over on that side because of the sprinklers, but I don't see tomato germination in there either, but I do see all the pea shoots are up in this raised bed as well. And these are just some onions that I already had, and I usually move them around the garden just for pest protection for certain plants. So they're doing good. These are the kale plants that I moved from the city picker and put in the grow bag. So these are doing really good, and the ones here are doing good. I moved some in this container here, and they are doing great as well. I'm gonna prune those up. And the potatoes are really doing good. They are coming along. So these are some potato plants here. And this is another. I'm gonna add some more soil to this container. This is a 5-gallon grow bag. I believe the other one is a 7-gallon grow bag. So we're gonna see how many potatoes I get and how big they are this time. So those are doing good. The stevia is doing really good. It's coming up really nicely. Those purple jalapeno peppers, they are coming in. So there's one here, and there's one over on this side here. And this plant here also has a pepper there. So happy about that. I love all things purple. And so let me see if I can go over on the other side. I did drop some flower seeds over here, but the chickies, they won't stay out of there. So not quite sure if they pulled the seeds out, but no germination there at this time. I did start a bunch of seeds today just for, so that I can succession sow. Once things start dying off, then I'll have plants to put in its place. But these are the bush beans. They are doing really good. I just have that box there because it's kind of like an empty space. And I think I dropped some atomic red carrot seeds right there. So I didn't want anything getting in there, digging them up. And so I did cover it with that box there. I know these are going to have to come out, these red mustards, but I wanted to get at least one more harvest off of those. And so I did succession sow some in the house in my arrow garden, and they did germinate pretty well. And I will share that with you as well once I go inside. But the corn is doing really good. I did drop some more corn seeds in these other two cinder blocks here, I think on Saturday. And that was last Saturday. Today is Friday evening. And so we're gonna see how they do. Let's see. And the cucumbers, so I did have to shade them. What I did learn is that in my area, my cucumbers do not like full sun. So I had to put shade cloths up. So this is the Suyalong cucumbers, and these are the Persian cucumbers. So they are doing good. They're coming up nicely. And we're going to see how they do. Hopefully they do really well. Last season they did really well. And from season to season, sometimes that can change. So hopefully they do great. And the leeks are doing great. I did put some leeks in these beds as well. And in the back of this cucumber bed back here, I put a few corn seeds, no germination yet. That was on last Saturday. And in this one as well, I put the baby corn, my G-Mama corn seeds, baby corn seeds in there. So I'm looking forward to trying those as well. And I'm trying to watch these girls because not sure what's going on in those trees. But look at this mint plant. I think this one is the mojito mint, and look how big and bushy and pretty that one has gotten. These are all growing in cinder blocks. I have some echinacea over there. I think that's mojito mint. I have apple mint over here. I have all the mint over on this side. Supposedly mint deters pests, and so I like to keep it around the chicken house because we don't want a bunch of pests bothering them. And these are about to bloom, so these are echinacea plants in there. And I'm gonna go inside in a bit. Oh, I did move my blackberry. So this was the full-size blackberry bush that I had in this raised bed right here, and it was next to the grapes. So I didn't want them to start fighting for the nutrients in the soil, and I do want this grapevine to do really good, just like the one over on the other side there. And so I took it out of that raised bed. I put it in a 15-gallon container, and Sunday Backyard Farmer gave me so much hope as it pertains to the blackberry bush, because he had one in a 5-gallon container, and that thing looked like it was really thriving well. So I said, cool, I'll take mine out. I put it in a 15-gallon container, and these had some long canes on them. So I have one stake here that's really tall. I have a cane strapped to that, and then this easy up here, I have the cane strapped along the top there, so it can run that way. I have one cane running that way, and so we're gonna see how it goes. So I did put sand at the bottom so it can hold some of that moisture in there as we're going into these warmer months, and I put some chicken manure in there and some potting mix, and so we're gonna see how it goes, you guys. But I'm gonna go inside to share with you what's going on with the arrow garden, so you can see how that's going. And then I know I've shared these grapevines, but it's so many grapes on here, even more than last year. So many grape clusters on this particular grapevine. It's bananas, so I cannot wait. And these are all the blackberries. These are the baby cakes blackberries. You see this? It's 2 plants here. They are full of blackberries. So I'm excited. And there's one at the top here that's ripening. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna go inside. So stay tuned. I'm gonna go inside and share the arrow gardens with you and share what's going on with those as well. So before I go in the house, I forgot to share my mystery tomatoes. So I believe this is a purple tomato. Can't remember what variety, you guys, but it has tomatoes on it. So the tomatoes are coming in. So We're gonna see how this baby does. I'm excited. All right, fam, I was wrong. I came back and look, there is one tomato that germinated. Let me check the other. Yep, just that one in this particular raised bed here. So, all right, awesome sauce. So one tomato germinated in this raised bed back here with the Santa Fe Grande pepper plant. So these are the raspberry bushes, and they have been plentiful. I've been able to harvest raspberries off these bushes every morning, so that has been a pleasure. And then the other raspberry bush is not really looking that great, but it does have raspberries on it. So once I harvest everything off of it, I'm going to cut it back, and we're going to see how it does from there. So anyway, you guys, we're going to go inside so I can share with you the arrow gardens. So now we're inside, and this is my 6-pod arrow garden. I planted multiple red mustard seeds in the 6-pod arrow garden, and they have germinated and they are looking great. And I just planted these 5 days ago. And then in this arrow garden here, this is the 9-pod, and I planted this 5 days ago as well. So I have the super bush tomato. All the rest of these are lettuce. And then right here I have the G Mama Paul Robeson. The only ones that did not come up are the 2 basil. So this basil and this basil did not come up, but it's okay. So anyway, you guys, that's all I got. Thank you all for watching. Have an amazing day. Make sure to like, share, comment, and if you have not already, please subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all next time.